Hey guys, Anna Kate with Anna Kate Fitness here. Today we're going to be showing you the Olympia recap from this year. I have been honored to be able to work with the tanning company ProTan that sponsors the Olympia every year for the past 2 years. So last year was my first year working the Olympia as a spray tech. This year was my second year doing it, and it's always just such a cool experience. Crazy busy hours. Within 3 days we worked over 40 hours, tanned probably well over 500, 600 athletes, but it's a really good time. So we're going to show you today the exclusive backstage content that I got. Get to kind of introduce some of the athletes and explain, like what the divisions are and just about bodybuilding in general and about spray tanning in general and why the athletes need spray tans on stage. And you get to see some of your favorite athletes. So especially if you follow the Olympians, I've been able to work up close and personal with them for the past 2 years. So that's pretty cool, especially as a bikini competitor myself. I've got to look up to my idols as well. Those bikini Olympians were awesome this year. Maureen ended up winning the bikini overall, which was really, really cool because she's worked really hard for that spot for the past few years. Jen Dory got second. She won it last year. So being able to hang out with these people and just understand that we are all, on the same level in a way. Like if I want to get to that level someday, I definitely can. Very inspiring, very encouraging, and very nice people. So enjoy today's video. So working as a spray tech for the show has been such a cool experience because I get to not only meet the athletes and get to know them, but also get to know the people that put on the production of the show, get to know the judges, get to know just the big name people in the industry. So it was a really fun time in that aspect of getting to know all these different people and hearing, really inspiring things from them that you can really achieve whatever you want as long as you put your mind to it. So leading up to the show, this Olympia weekend was a 2-day show. So we split up all the competitors within a 2-day type of show experience. So some people went on Friday, some people went on Saturday, some people went on both days. Like the bodybuilders, they do their pre-judging on Friday and then they do their finals on Saturday night because that's the big show. And everyone is, most excited about the bodybuilders. That's like the Mr. Olympia original. So the bodybuilders got to go on 2 days. So how the tans typically work is we will spray them twice the evening before. So we'll spray them one time and then they let it set in for about 4 hours and then they come back and we do a second spray. This ensures that it's going to be really dark and set in for the morning. It gets a little bit darker overnight and then they come back in the morning for the top coat. The top coat is a different solution. It's a little bit more dry solution and it's the solution that is the darkest and will get them to look the best on stage. The reason why we do the spray tans is because when you add a darker complexion to the skin, more muscles will pop out. So we spray them to get them really dark for the stage, and then with the bright stage lights, it looks perfect. They look super, super dark and sometimes a little bit orange or reddish when they're off stage, but the color is perfect once they hit those stage lights and every muscle starts to pop out. At the Olympia every year, there's an expo going on as well. So being able to walk around the expo and see some other of my favorite companies or fitness influencers or athletes was also a really fun time. And there's so much going on at the expo. It was a little bit overwhelming. There was also powerlifting competition and strongman competitions. So I got to hang out with some of the people in those booths and events as well, and got to see some of my friends who were actually lifting in the powerlifting competition, and got to meet the powerlifting idols, Ed Cohen and Stan Efferding. That was really cool to be able to just chat with them like nonchalantly, while the event was going on. So again, getting to meet all of our people that we look up to in the industry was such a fun time. So all of this is just content that I took backstage, behind the scenes with my phone, and being able to help them on this, special day, making sure that their tan is perfect, and just kind of honestly helping them in times of like when they're so overwhelmed, being able to come to us as not only just their spray techs, but their friends as well, has been really cool. So being able to make these friendships and just have a good time with everyone. Everyone's so down to earth, and we had a great time backstage and, getting them ready to go on right before they go on stage. We oil them up, we fix any touch-ups, we glue in their suit if it needs to be glued in, oil them up to where like their muscles will be popping on stage even more, and then we send them off to the stage and they do their thing. So enjoy these pictures from backstage and all the exclusive content that we are able to get as spray techs.